All right, it is time for another episode of our Las Vegas Raiders rebuild, and this is going to be the third episode. So if you haven't, check out the past episodes. Where last episode, our quarterback that we drafted in the first episode made his debut against the Colts. It was a good one, but we did lose. But this one, we get a rookie quarterback going against Patrick Mahomes. So we're going to see how legit Kurt Faulkner is. As we go into this matchup against the Chiefs, who are 1-0, a division rival. All right, and there you can see it. Devontae Adams, in his first game with the rookie quarterback, had 3 touchdowns, 9 receptions, 98 yards. You can see some Chiefs players there. And here comes the Raiders team coming out. They're feeling good with the new quarterback and Kurt Faulkner leading the way after a rough first season without having a quarterback. So hopefully we can, Kurt Faulkner can kind of pick up his momentum off of his first game against the Colts and show, why we took him, I believe, 4th overall in the draft, and trying to lead this, Las Vegas team to a victory on the road in Kansas City. All right, and it looks like Ward, our big free agent signing, got an interception and took it 47 yards. So we will be starting in the red zone at the 4-yard line. So great start to the game. I didn't even see what else happened, but we did sign Alvin Kamara, if you did miss the last episode. So Alvin Kamara will get the handoff, and that will be a quick early Raiders touchdown just like that. So a big pick by our free agent signing. Hand it off to our free agent signing running back, Alvin Kamara, and he's going to get in the end zone to start us off with a nice 7-0 lead. All right, so we do see the Chiefs offense is driving on their second drive. They are in the red zone, so we're going to come in and try to get a stop. As you can see, Mahomes. We do have the rookie linebacker Brooks actually in the game right now. So 2nd and 3, Ward's not able to jump that one and get a pick, so that's going to be a first down for the Chiefs and Mahomes. So interesting with our defense, actually seeing. Oh, I know why Brooks is in. It's because I believe our left outside linebacker got hurt, and that's going to be a touchdown to Rice. Just too easy. Mahomes picking us apart there. But our left outside linebacker's out for this game, so Brooks is probably taking his place. So that'll tie us up 7-7 though. And we'll continue to the next moment, and let's see what our offense can do on the next drive. Hand it off to White, only gets 2 yards. Faulkner to Adams, 6 yards. A penalty on A.J. Dillon, but it looks like we did have a big gain on the next play. Don't know who that was to. And it's going to say 3rd down, so we're going to go ahead and hop in. And 3rd and 4. We're in very long field goal range, so we probably want to convert here. And we're going to throw it out to Kamara, who does make the catch and more. So he's going to get us a first down and out to the 29-yard line. Alvin Kamara. I don't know if it's Kamara or Kamara. But he had another big gain. And we are back in the red zone. And Zamir White is in the game, actually. We're going to hand it to Zamir White, cut it up, and Chris Jones is going to tackle him for a loss. Alvin Kamara, one of the best receiving backs in the NFL. So that's good to have for your rookie quarterback. And he's going to take the handoff here, though, with a nice little gain of 8 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Raiders. And let's see if we can get a first down. We're going to go to the rookie Charleston, who does make the catch. So rookie-to-rookie connection. And Charleston looks like he had that other big catch, because that's his second catch for 32 yards. So he's showing that he can be an impact player, drafted in the 2nd round. And that's going to take us to the end of the first. It's going to be 7-7. But, yeah, Charleston did, they did have him projected to us at pick number 4 instead of Faulkner. But he ended up dropping all the way to the 2nd round for us. So we ended up taking him. Does have normal development trait, but he was a high overall player, so it was a good pickup in the 2nd round. Rookie receiver for rookie quarterbacks to build the future. And Kamara, another touchdown, and we're gonna take a 14-7 lead. And back on defense, we start with a penalty, and then Mahomes to Kelsey. Pacheco just getting a couple handles. 3rd and 2, and Xavier Worthy down to the goal line, so we'll hop in, see if we can get a stop. Probably won't, but we will try. It's not easy stopping this Chiefs offense. The motion. And, ooh, that could have been picked off, I felt like. So it's going to be 2nd and goal after the throw to, I don't know who he threw it to. But 2nd and goal from the 8. Can we get off the field? Another throw. And he just dropped it, so we do jar it loose. Xavier Worthy unable to hang on, so 3rd and goal now. I'm assuming it's probably going to be another pass play. We just got to hold here to hopefully hold him to a field goal. And why not get a pick by Jack Jones? Jack Jones gets a red zone interception. Don't know what Mahomes seen there, but he just lobs it up, and we will take that every time. So you can see the Chiefs offensive lineman's not happy about that one. So we're going to be back on offense. Faulkner to Myers. Then Devontae Adams. Then Charleston. So he hits all 3 receivers. Sharing the ball. Alvin Kamara with the rush. We do get sacked on 1st and 10. Adams for 5. So it's going to be 3rd and 13. And Brock Bowers. So it's going to be 4th and 1. And I think we should go for it, actually. Why not? 4th and 1. It would be a long field goal. Let's run behind our O-line. We're going to go to the left side away from Chris Jones and get the first down there. So Brock Bowers gets us on 4th and manageable, and we do convert as Adams gets a penalty. And it's going to be 3rd and 13. So let's see. We must have got a first down. Don't know who it went to since it just hopped us to the red zone moment, but 1st and goal from the 10. And Adams, I mean, one-on-one for a second, but someone dropped over there quick. Almost got picked off. So not a great read there. But 2nd and goal from the 10. And we're just going to hit Bowers on a quick pass and get out to the 3-yard line. So Faulkner has 139 yards so far. Pretty good start to the game, I would say. And I don't really like how this is looking, but we're going to rock with it. We do have Bowers. Bowers makes the catch. So the tight end catches a touchdown from Kurt Faulkner. And the Raiders are going to jump to, I believe, a 21-7 lead here. So we're feeling good. Yep, 21-7. They are going to have under 2 minutes, about 1:30. And that's more than enough time for Mahomes as he throws it to Rice. Worthy gets some in Raiders territory. A penalty, though, by the right tackle. So 3rd and 6. We're not going to come in. They're going to get a first down to Pacheco. And then Worthy for 10. So red zone with 34 seconds. Worthy down to the 6. And that's going to be a touchdown to Rashid Rice with 12 seconds left. So definitely way too much time for Mahomes. They will kick it off. Justin Reed's is kicking it off. That's actually funny. Faulkner, pass thrown away. So we did start the second half with the ball. Zamir White, 3 yards. Jason Charleston, rookie to rookie for the first down. White with another carry. Faulkner, 4-yard rush. So 3rd down from the 40, from the 48. Can we convert on 3rd down? Bowers makes the catch. What a catch by Brock Bowers. I mean, he went up and got that one through contact. I mean, that was a nice catch. I wonder if they'll show. They're not going to show me a replay because it's going to be to the next moment. But what a catch by Bowers to get the first down. Faulkner trusted his tight end as we are going to be in the red zone here. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18. Zamir White in the backfield. We are going to hand it. He's going to get the edge, but that's going to close up quickly. Only get a gain of 1 yard there. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie. We have very good weapons for Faulkner. You got Devontae Adams, who's going to catch it there and get in the end zone for another touchdown on the year. But you got Devontae Adams, Myers, Brock Bowers, and a rookie receiver in Charleston. And Alvin Kamara is one of the best receiving backs. I mean, you couldn't want anything else from your position players, at least. Now, obviously, you definitely could have a better offensive line, but these weapons are great as we take a 2-touchdown lead. The offense has looked great against the Chiefs. Defense, Ward, our free agent signing, made the interception. Matthew Judon, another free agent signing, a sack there, so it's going to be 3rd and inches, which looks like they might have got sacked again because they lost yards. So we're going to get the ball back after they punt it, and White's going to carry it. Myers for 16, -2 yards for White. White 5 yards, 3rd and 7, penalty, so probably pass interference. 3rd and 4, and we're going to jump in here, see if we can convert. Coming down to the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're going to trust Bowers again, and that's going to get picked off, so kind of underthrown. It looked open, but the safety, McDuffie, jumped it pretty quickly. It looks like he's hurt after that as well. Oh, now someone else. But so that's not what you want to see from Faulkner. So he throws a pick. Chiefs get the ball back, and they're driving. It's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 45. Who other than Travis Kelce to get the first down? Jack Jones, who had a pick earlier, knocks it away. 3rd and inches after a 10-yard pass to Worthy. They hand it off to Pacheco. They're about to be in the red zone, but Max Crosby gets a big sack. Tackle for a loss. So 3rd and 21. No way they could convert, right? 4th and 9. They're probably going for it. Yeah, they're going for it. So, I mean, this is pretty much the game here. If we can get a stop here, we might have a very good chance at winning this game. And that's going to be another pick by the rookie linebacker Brooks. And he has room to run. So the rookie linebacker in his first start, because the left outside linebacker's out, Nick Brooks, I believe we got him in the 3rd or 4th round, and he gets an interception just sitting on the in the zone on the Kelce pass. So 2 interceptions by the Raiders defense, kind of showing out today. And Kurt Faulkner's had a great game, besides the pick on the last possession, but he's thrown 2 touchdowns. And I don't need to watch them highlights, to be honest. So let's go ahead and jump to the next moment. Let's see if the offense can, pretty much end this game. Bowers for 7. Faulkner runs for 5. Rookie to rookie Charleston. Zamir White, 3rd and 1. I mean, let's just hand it off here and get this first down and pretty much end the game. We got our power back, Zamir White, in. We are going to need to get the block on Chris Jones, and we do get the blocks and get the first down. Oh, no, we fumbled. No way White fumbled. Are we serious? What? So Zamir White fumbles to give Mahomes a chance, and Mahomes is going to drive down the field quick. A pass to Worthy, runs for 9. Kelce for 8, and they're already in the red zone, and that's going to be a touchdown to Xavier Worthy. So the fumble gives Mahomes another shot. Unbelievable. They might just kick it off. They do just kick it off, so, I mean, a couple first downs, game's over. And, yeah, we're gonna come in and play this drive. So I think 2 first down ends it. We still have White in the game after the fumble. Don't know if that's a good choice or not, but he gets us 3 yards, so that should take us to the 2-minute warning, and we'll see, can we get a first down after. So 2nd and 7 after the 2-minute warning. A first down is huge here. We do cut it up, but he's going to get tackled, so it's going to be 3rd and 6. And they do call timeout. We could go conservative and run it, or we could try to pass it. Maybe we go RPO here and just see. I really don't want to give Mahomes the ball back. And we do have a block, and Charleston gets the first down on the RPO, so nice call there by the offensive coordinator. Faulkner, 23 for 29, 251 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did throw a pick, but a huge first down there. And one more first down should do it. White better not fumble again, because that will be and Chris Jones just blew that up. I didn't know where to run it. But Zamir White, the costly fumble, could end up hurting us, but we do cut it back here. They don't have any more timeouts, so we should be able to get it to about a minute, and then we'll have the punt. So we're just gonna throw it to the back, hope he catches it. We'll get down. We'll just get down to keep the clock running. Didn't really want to risk anything there, and we should be punting it with about. They should be getting it with about 20 seconds left, so we'll see. Can our defense get a stop with 20 seconds? Punting it away. They're going to call for the fair catch, so it's going to be a touchback with 25 seconds left. And we're going to go ahead and jump in to try to get this stop with 25 seconds, which no timeouts. I mean, if Mahomes scores a touchdown here, he's just the greatest, and I got nothing for him. So we should be able to get a stop. And we are here. I don't know why we're calling press coverage. We're going to go cover 3 over the top. Keep everything inbounds. We should be good. And does have Kelsey. We can't tackle him, so he does get out of bounds. We have 3 picks on the game. But that's not what you do not want to see. Travis Kelsey, Mahomes connection. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45. And we are going to force them to throw it away. So that takes 3 seconds off. We just need to keep everything in front of us and keep everything away from the sidelines. If we can do that, it should be over. I feel like something over the middle, especially if it's over the middle deep, is game over. And that's not intentional grounding. There's no one over there, and he's in the pocket. So the ref's cheating for Mahomes per usual. So we will. Anything inbounds ends the game. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Pressure it again. So it's going to be 4th and 10. 8 seconds left. 3-man deep. Crosby gets some pressure there. They could technically still throw it towards the sideline, but they're probably going Hail Mary here on 4th and 10. And Max Crosby, can you get pressure off a double team? And this is the ball game, folks. This is the ball game, folks. And it does go to bounds, so the Raiders pull off the upset win. I mean, I would consider it an upset, but we're going to move to 1-1. We beat the Chiefs. Kurt Faulkner shows, maybe he's the future of the NFL. Everyone, they give it to Mahomes. You see them dapping each other up there. All right, so Mahomes threw 26 completions on 38 attempts for 335 yards, but he threw 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Faulkner, 24 for 30, 251 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. White had 16 carries, 40 yards. Kamara, 8 carries, 30 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he did get hurt. So that's why Zamir White was in the game so much late. I was kind of wondering that. Xavier Worthy cooked us. The rookie receiver had a really good game. 7 catches, 91 yards. Rice cooked us as well. Bowers had 5 catches, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. Myers, 5 catches, 55 yards. Devontae Adams, 4 catches, 35 yards, and 1 touchdown. Defensively, Crosby had a sack, and Judon had a sack, as well as Chris Jones. And Ward had an interception. Nick Brooks had an interception, and Jack Jones also had an interception. So defense showed out. 3 interceptions, couple sacks by our 2 stud defensive ends, and we're going to be 1-1. Our season goal was 7 wins, but, the way Faulkner's playing, we might be able to sneak into the playoffs, I feel like. And there's the rookie Nick Brooks getting some progression there in his first start, got an interception, so love to see some progression. He has hidden development as well from Oregon State. So we should be able to find out our players' development traits soon that we drafted. Let's go ahead and look at the injury for Alvin Kamara. 4 weeks, abdominal tear. So what else would you expect from Alvin Kamara? He is very injury prone. And let's go ahead and check the storyline with the coordinator. See what he's saying about the injury. Let's see. What is the risk and reward? If he plays, he has really high risk injury. We can come back and play normally if he makes it to the game. If he doesn't play, he'll naturally. Let's let him heal. Just based on his injury history, we're gonna let him heal. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Let me check the messages real quick. Yeah, Alvin Kamara is gonna be out for a couple weeks. We do have the Cowboys next week, so I'm going to advance the week, and then we'll also send the Cowboys game. All right, so the Cowboys are 0-2. Let's go ahead and look at our regional scouting focus. And to be honest, I don't even remember where my scouts are from. So let's see, our expertise here. We went O-line, so we're going to go offensive tackle there since the strength is right tackle. DN here to replace Judon. Eventually, outside linebacker here, and we got corner and safety. We'll go cornerback here. And what was my national scout? We went offensive tackle and outside linebacker, so we'll probably go offensive tackle because we do need another offensive tackle on the opposite side of Colton Miller. So we can go there. Don't know if this is the first week I can do player negotiate. It is, because I don't think we've signed this. So let's see. Jacoby Myers, he wants to come back. He's 28 years old. I think a three-year deal is probably fair for him. Get him. He is star development, so we'll have him for 3 years. Colton Miller, 3 years, 29. I think that's fair as well. So that leaves us about $50 million in cap space after those two. Zamir White doesn't want to come back. I don't really want him back. We did draft the rookie we had from last year. Minshew, yeah, you can kick rocks. Alvin does want to come back, so we could sign him. I do want Jack Jones back on a 2-year, 77 overall. I feel like that's a good deal for him. He just had an interception. I think we wait on Alvin Kamara, just the injury. We'll see how we finish out the year. Don't really need any of these guys back. Judon wants to come back for a year. I want to see his progression, though. I'm not signing him for $13 million if he regresses too much. I mean, we got to keep AJ Cole, a star punter. Oh, he didn't say yes. Daniel Carlson we can take back if he wants. All right, so our special team unit says we're worth more. Tyree Wilson, that's a player option. 16 mil for Tyree Wilson's kind of crazy. No normal development trait. So we'll see the next week if we can get the other signed. Yeah, let's go ahead and sim and see how we do in our first sim regular season game against the Cowboys. All right, so we did lose to the Cowboys 17-14. So we're going to go ahead and look at the box score here. And you can see Dak threw for 294 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. We did get 4 sacks. Faulkner, 181 yards, 1 touchdown, and 0 interceptions. 15 for 33. So he did struggle against the Cowboys defense. We had the rookie running back play. So Zamir White must have got hurt in practice. So the rookie running back played, and he had 17 carries for 36 yards. So he couldn't get no room running. Bowers, 6 catches, 67 yards. Adams, 4 catches, 48 yards. 3 catches, 43 yards from Myers. Charleston only had 1 catch, but he did have a touchdown. Max Crosby, a sack and a half. Tyree Wilson, a sack. Jude on the sack, and Christian Wilkins had half a sack. And Jack Jones got another interception. So, and before you guys do roast me, because it does say I played the game twice versus the Chiefs, I did jump into the game before I just showed you guys that, so I could get my screenshots for the last video I posted. So I did jump in to get screenshots. That's why it says I played it twice. I didn't actually play it twice. But, I mean, if you guys want to believe otherwise and roast me, I get it. And Zamir White did get hurt, though, and had one. He's out for one more week. So, yeah, let's go ahead and advance the week against the Chargers. We're 1-2 at home. Actually, we got to do our player negotiations real quick, actually. With Zamir White injured, doesn't want to come back. We'll wait on Alvin. Minshew can kick rocks. Judon will wait on progression or regression. I don't know, remember what he said he wasn't happy about, but we'll give you 1.8 salary and you should sign. He's signing. So AJ Cole's locked up, and let's get Carlson signed. What did Carlson? It's not going to tell me what he complained about. Let's get him to $2 million. We'll go 2.2. See if he signs. And we get Carlson. So now we will go ahead and sim our game against the Chargers with our rookie running back starting actually again. All right, so we did get the win against the Chargers, 36-15. So a nice bounce back game it looks like. Let's go ahead and look at the stats. Faulkner, 253 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 22 for 31. That's what you like to see at the rookie quarterback. Herbert, 219 yards, 1 interception. We did get 4 sacks as well. Thurman, hey, we're running the ball. 21 carries, only 58 yards though, but he did have 2 touchdowns. So I like to see the amount of carries. And Charleston, what a game. 10 catches, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the rookie receiver. I mean, that's what you want to see out of rookie to rookie. Myers, 4 catches, 50 yards. Bowers, 3 catches, 36 yards. And Devontae Adams had no catches. I wonder if he played. I'm actually going to try to look at that and see if he played or not. Max Crosby had 2 sacks, and Judon had 2 sacks, and Ward got another interception. Might have been to the house. No, but it was 63 yards, so got us in the red zone. So love to see that. Can you check snaps on here? Let's see if Devontae Adams played. Maybe he didn't play. So Devontae Adams must have got hurt in practice and said, I'm not playing this week. So interesting. And you could see here in the messages, nothing serious, but Devontae Adams had a quad strain. So the rookie receiver did step up in a big way. And we will be taking on the Broncos, who are 1-3. Another division matchup. We'll see, can the Raiders win 2 games in a row? And also, we do get Zamir White back this week. And we do get the win 14-10 against the Broncos. So the defense seems like they showed out, locking up the Broncos offense, which Faulkner did throw 2 interceptions and 172 yards, 1 touchdown. Bo Nix, 151 yards, 1 interception. So not a great game, I would say, for Faulkner. White back, 14 carries, 30 yards, 1 touchdown. Our run game, we try, but it don't work. And Charleston, another big game, 7 catches, 102 yards. Myers, 4 catches, 36 yards, and a touchdown. And I guess, Adams sat out again. So we will see how, if he comes back this week. And we did have Tommy Eckenberg with a sack and a half, and Judon with a sack and a half. And Diablo did get the interception. So no Adams again. Jason Charleston steps up. The defense steps up. And you love to see that for the Raiders. I believe Alvin Kamara should be Yep, he's back. And I love how I call him Kamara or Kamara like differently every time. Like they both just come to the top of my head. Let's look at the mock draft real quick. They said we're going with a corner, Trent McClellan from Ohio State, apparently. All right, interesting. Interesting. Let's see what the breakout is. Who's having a breakout for us? Oh, it was Tommy after that game. 5+ tackles and a sack. I mean, I think that's a fair goal. I agree. He's impressed me. Yeah, I mean, if he can do one, I feel like that's a fair goal for a development trade upgrade. I feel like Jason Charleston should have a development trade upgrade by now. So we're going to have to sim this game as well. Let's check our message real quick. And, yep, Alvin is back. So, 5-0 Eagles, but their defense is only 79 overall. So, let's see if we can get this win on the road. We do get the win against the Eagles, 21-13. So that is three straight for the Raiders. And it looks like another pretty good defensive game. Faulkner took care of the ball this game, 155 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Jalen Hurts, 182 yards, 1 touchdown. We did get 2 sacks. You can see Alvin Kamara in his first game back, 9 carries, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. So that's a really good game for our run game, even though we didn't run it as many times. AJ Dillon as fullback had 4 carries, 22 yards. That's funny. Barkley, 20 attempts, 100 yards, 1 touchdown. Devonta Adams is back, and he had 5 catches, 60 yards. Zach Ertz had a touchdown. Charleston taking a step back with Devonta Adams coming back with 2 catches, 24 yards, 2 catches, 23 yards for Myers, and Bowers, 1 catch, 8 yards. And let's see, where is Mr. Development Trait? Which I don't see Mr. Development Trait. I forget, who was it? Oh yeah, he did nothing, so he's not going to get no development trait. But Max Crosby had a sack, and Mario Edwards Jr. had a sack as well. There was no interception. So the Raiders, I mean, rookie quarterback leading the way. 4-2. We're going to check these little cutscenes. See what we got to say to the linebacker. On defense, it's not about individual goals or stats, and is more about playing together as a team to do things well. I heard you, Coach. I did want to do more. Well, but I need to keep the bigger picture in mind. Yeah, you're just not that guy yet, or you might never be. But you still get some XP. So we do get him some XP. We'll take that. And we got some press conferences. You know, there's media starting to tune into the Raiders. Since we are winning games for once. Let's see what they're saying. To get your take on how successful your play calling has been this season. Let's focus on offense. All right, what you got? What do I got to say? Which stat are we talking about? How often your team converts red zone trips? Well, how often is that? I don't know. I'm going to say higher. I don't know. Why are they asking me? Why don't they just tell me if they know the answer? Oh, I need to study analytics more? I'm getting pop quiz from the media? Are we serious? I got to check the stats every week in case I get a pop quiz? No way the media's giving me a pop quiz. That's crazy. Like, what was the point of that? Just to prove me, oh, you're wrong? Thanks. Let's see what they got. They're going to give me a defensive pop quiz now? Upcoming trade deadline. Okay. This is a better question. I feel like you don't ask about analytics. Yeah, we're not going to make any moves. we won't be active. I like our team where we're at. Great, thanks for being honest. No problem. Let me get up out of here. All right, so I'm going to sim it this time against the Chiefs. We are at home. It's going to be a rematch for Mahomes against Kurt Faulkner. So let's see what happens. Mahomes does get the best of us in the rematch. The Chiefs win 24-14. So let's take a look. And, 149, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Faulkner, 201 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. So not the best game for either quarterback, really. Did we get some rushing going? Not really. 11 carries, 43 yards. A.J. Dillon had a touchdown. I think I got to switch White back to the power back is why he's getting the carries. Myers had 8 catches, 114 yards. Bowers, 2 catches, 46 yards. Adams, only 2 catches, 24 yards. Kelsey did have a touchdown. We didn't get a sack, but they did. But we had an interception by Nate Hobbs. So, tough one to lose there. But we're still in a good spot at 4-3. We are taking on the Titans. We do got to do our national focus, which I believe I said we're going to go with offensive tackle. It's going to be our focus. So we'll go offensive tackle. We got to be able to protect our young quarterback in the future. And we're going to go ahead and sim another game versus the Titans. 3-4, 4-3. This is probably a big game for probably a wild card spot it'll end up being, but let's see if we can get a win. We do have some development traits revealed. So Nick Brooks, the rookie middle linebacker, who's not even starting for us really, is a star development trait. And I should be able to check Faulkner right now as well after we look at the upgrade. And looks like he has an ability. So it might be superstar. It is superstar. So our quarterback has superstar development trait. Middle linebacker Nick Brooks has star. So, you'd love to see that. We will just go ahead and auto do these other upgrades. But that's good to see. I want to check our other rookies as well, which some of them we probably won't be able to see. Let's see, Thurman. Yeah, he probably won't get enough snaps. So it's probably star though, I would assume. And left tackle Minshew, probably not enough snaps either. Yeah, he only played preseason. And I don't think we have any other rookies to check. We check Nick Brooks. No one there. Yeah, so we do reveal Faulkner's a superstar development trait. Nick Brooks is a star. And we still can't figure out the other ones yet. But let's see if we win versus the Titans. We do get the win 10-6. So a defensive game from both teams, really. And that's going to take us into a bye week with a nice record. We had 3 turnovers. So Faulkner had probably his worst game as a rookie. 147 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. But we still found a way to win. Will Levis, 161 yards, 1 interception. We did have 5 sacks, which, that's probably a big difference. We did get our ground game going, though. Alvin Kamara, 65 yards rushing. Zamir White, 10 carries, 41 yards. So over 100 yards between those two. Adams had 3 catches, 47 yards, and a touchdown. Bowers, 3 catches, 42 yards. Jason Charleston, who really hasn't done much in recent weeks, but 3 catches, 31 yards. Max Crosby did have 2 sacks. Judon had 2 sacks, and Tyree Wilson had a sack. Jarius Sneed had 2 interceptions, and Jack Jones got an interception for us. So we are at the bye week, 5-3, and we actually are in first place, I believe, in the division. You can see Kansas City's also 5-3 though. So we take on the Chargers and Patriots the next 2 games. So those are 2 winnable games. So we're gonna send through the bye week, and then we'll also get through the Chargers game. All right, and we did lose to the Chargers. Believe it was 22-28. So let's see. Faulkner threw 2 interceptions. He had 2 touchdowns, 251. Justin Herbert had 226 yards, 2 touchdowns. We couldn't get nothing going in the run game. Trey Tucker had 5 catches, 68 yards. Charleston had a good game, 6 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Devontae Adams, 5 catches, 59 yards, and Bowers, 4 catches, 50 yards, and a touchdown. 1 sack for Max Crosby, and only the Chargers had interceptions. So we do fall to 5-4. Definitely needed that win. Would have helped us for playoffs. Now we're going to be taking on the 5-4 New England Patriots. We are at home though. Do get the win versus the Patriots, 24-18. So that's a big win, as they were 5-4 as well. So that would have been a good edge in the wild card race. And Faulkner bounces back with 269 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Drake May threw 189 yards, 2 touchdowns. We did have 3 sacks. Run game still not really getting going at all. Devontae Adams, 6 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Michael Mayer actually had a good game, 4 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown. Bowers with 3 catches, 23 yards. Charleston, 3 catches, 33 yards. Max Crosby with another sack. Tyree Wilson with a sack, and a half sack for Christian Wilkins and Robert Spillane, and there was no interception. So we're 6-4. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. We did have a weekly award as well, as Faulkner was AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So a nice award for the rookie quarterback. And another big wildcard game, 5-5 Texans going against CJ Stroud. So let's go ahead and sim this one. And we are able to pull off another win, 28-22. So this Raiders team is looking like a playoff team. Faulkner, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 237 yards, 19 for 29. CJ Stroud, 243, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Mixon had a good running game. Our running game was a little better. 71 yards for Alvin Kamara, 5.1 yards per carry. So that is better. Adams, another good game, 4 catches, 74 yards. Jacoby Myers, who I believe was hurt for a couple weeks, 7 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown. And Brock Bowers also had a touchdown, 4 catches, 43 yards. So everyone's getting some love in our offense. Max Crosby and Wilkins combined for a sack, and Jacorian Bennett had an interception. So we're going to go ahead and look at the playoff picture, which we should be in the playoffs, I feel like, for sure, at 7-4 right now. And, we got the last wild card spot right now. So we're fighting for a playoff spot. We would actually take on the Chiefs for the 3rd time this year. Let's see what the storylines are. Or I guess it's just one storyline, but all right, we need to shift our focus to the Commanders. What do we find through film study? Their offense has an advantage against our D overall. Good to know. Let's talk to the defense then. Let's see what they feel about game plan coming into a big game against the Commanders. Are we going to be able to sneak into the playoffs? Well, let's talk about the Commanders. Let's see what Max Crosby, In film, we talked about how their offense could cause problems for our defense. What's the plan to deal with that? Let's see. Let's go with our DNs. Our DNs block shedding so we can get sacks. We'll focus on that. So Crosby and Judon, I need y'all to get some sacks because y'all tackle's gonna be down a little bit. See if we can rush Jalen Daniels. And it's time to choose our super focused scouting. So we don't need a quarterback. We need linemen or O-line. We do have a pass protect. I don't really want to go pass protect there. We already have some of these. There's no one that really fits. So what do we need? Power, I think, is what we need. Yeah, it is power. Is there any power left tackles that, we can go here. Quincy Goldston. Get him completely scouted. What else do we need? We need outside linebacker. but the run stoppers don't look great. I mean, he could have a couple A's, so maybe we'll go there. Not really liking what I'm seeing down there. We can go corner, I guess. I mean, a 6'4" corner does intrigue me. So we go Dion Britt, the 6'4" corner. And so we're going to go with the left tackle, right outside linebacker, and a corner as our super focused scouting. All right, so let's see if we can get a win against the 2-9 Washington Commanders. I mean, they are 2-9, so we are at home, so we just got to handle business. We handle business 24-16. So we moved to 8-4. We're well over our 8-win goal. And let's check the box score. See how we did, 24-16. And Faulkner, 285, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 23 for 29. And Jaden Daniels, I guess I called him Jalen last time, I think, right? But we did get 5 sacks, so, I mean, the block shedding must have helped. 174, 1 touchdown, and a pick. Alvin Kamara had 76 yards and a touchdown, so love to see that for our run game. Trey Tucker had the big game, so interesting there. 6 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown. Devontae Adams, 5 catches, 79 yards. 6 catches, 70 yards for Myers, and Brock Bowers, 2 catches, 14 yards. So Charleston must have been hurt. I'm assuming Max Crosby, he was getting to the quarterback, 2.5 sacks. Wilkins a sack. Eichenberg even had a sack, and Nick Brooks had half a sack. So, I mean, 8-4, we're looking really good. I love this team that we got so far. And we're going to be on the road against the Lions. Let's see if we moved up at all in the playoff race. And we did move to 6, but we're still stuck with playing the Chiefs as they move down to the 3rd seed. So, let's see if we can. This should be a good game. 8-4 Raiders versus 8-4 Lions on the road. And we do lose 35-21, so played a really good Lions team though, so can't hold our heads down too much. I mean, they threw it all over us though. Jared Goff had 345 yards, 3 touchdowns, 24 for 27. Faulkner, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick, 24 for 31. We had nothing going in the run game at all. And we had nothing for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Charleston must have been back, so he had 5 catches, 81 yards. Adams, 8 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown. Myers, 5 catches, 63 yards. Bowers, 3 catches, 29 yards. We had Max Crosby had a sack, and Judon had a sack, and they are the only ones who had an interception. So 8-5, we probably not in a great spot, I would say. We moved down to 7, and the Chiefs moves up to 2. So they just want us to play the Chiefs again so bad. But yeah, so we're going to send this game against the Broncos on the road, but they are 4-9, so if we should be able to beat them. And at 9-5, we should be in a good spot with only a couple more games left. All right, and we did handle business versus the Broncos, 27-6. Big time win for the Raiders. And, I mean, our defense showed out. We do finish with 5 straight road games. That's a crazy schedule, actually. I didn't even notice that. 5 straight road games is insane to finish the year. Not having a home game after Week 13. I don't know whoever made that schedule, but that's crazy. But Faulkner, 224 yards, a touchdown and a pick. 17 for 21, though, so good completion percentage. We got 5 sacks on Bo Nix. They threw for 118 yards and 1 interception. White had most of the carries, 44 yards. I mean, we ran it 30 times, and we had under 100 yards rushing. Kind of crazy. Adams with a huge game, 8 catches, 123 yards, 1 touchdown. I know he is absolutely loving having Faulkner instead of Minshew or O'Connell. Jacoby Myers, 6 catches, 77 yards. Jason Charleston, 2 catches, 23 yards. Who had all the sacks? Christian Wilkins had 2, Judon had a sack and a half, and Crosby had a sack and a half. And Jacorian Bennett did have an interception. So that puts us in a really good spot for the playoffs. I feel like we should almost be like, I mean, we're still 7th though, so I mean, the AFC is tough, I guess. And they still got us playing the Chiefs. Let me go look at the standings, actually. And we are playing the 8-6 Jaguars, so let's see. I mean, this might be a huge playoff game if they're not in at the moment. And you can see they're 8-6 and out of the playoffs, so that's going to be 9 teams with over 8 wins, 8 or more wins, and there's only 7 playoff spots. And there's like 3 more games left. So the AFC is competitive. It's top heavy. There's a lot of good teams. So we need to pull out this win against the Jaguars. Do pull off the win. So we are 10-5. We won 24-13. I mean, this team is surprising me. I'm not gonna lie. On Thursday Night Football, we actually ran the ball well, I guess. Faulkner, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 194 yards, 15 for 19. Trevor Lawrence, 168 yards, no touchdowns, interception. Was 14 for 16, but that interception probably definitely hurt them. Alvin Kamara had 60 yards rushing, and White had almost 50, so good run game going. Myers, 5 catches, 54 yards and 2 touchdowns. Charleston had 4 catches, 53 yards. Adams had 2 catches, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Defense, who got the interception for us? Ward, the big free agent signing, gets the interception. I mean, that should almost, I feel like, put us in a really good spot. I feel like if we win this week, we're definitely in clinch. They got us at number 6 right now, so we're going to go ahead and sim and see if we can win in Cleveland on the road against a 3-12 team. And we drop a game to the Browns. Ooh, that hurts. Team that had 3 wins and we lose 14-17. Faulkner threw 2 interceptions, 203 yards, 1 touchdown, 20 for 13. Watson only had 77 passing yards and 2 touchdowns, and they won. Nick Chubb had almost 100 yards. Alvin Kamara had a decent rushing game, 67 yards. White had a touchdown. Myers, 5 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Adams, 5 catches, 38 yards. Bowers, 3 catches, 35 yards. Myles Garrett had a sack. Tyree Wilson and Spillane combined for a sack. I mean, the interceptions probably killed us. That's a tough game to lose right there because we were looking really good for the playoffs. They still say we're 7, though. So we're going to check the standings and see what if we clinched yet. We did not clinch. So let's see. You got the Ravens winning the North. The Colts win the South. Bengals and Steelers are a wild card. West is going to be the Chiefs. East is going to be Dolphins or Jets. And yeah, we need to win this game. I don't know if the Dolphins and Jets play each other, but we need to win this game for the last wild card spot. I mean, do we jump in and play this game? I feel like I don't want to play against the Giants, to be honest. I feel like we should be able to sim it and win. LA play the Buccaneers. Obviously, I'll just jump in Super Sim. I'll jump into the Super Sim and see if we can get the win against the Giants. 5-11. We are on the road. So we're going to jump into this game, Super Sim, and see if we can pull it out against the New York Giants. So here we go. We are in New York. Devontae Adams ready to go. Raiders against the Giants. Can we sneak into the playoffs? We do need to win this game to probably have a shot, unless I think a couple teams lose. But for the most part, we're going to say we got to win to get in. And even then, I don't even think it guarantees us. So let's go ahead and get into the Super Sim. We do start by getting a 50-yard field goal on our first possession. So I'll sim kind of quick. Hopefully we can just handle business so it doesn't get too intense, which we got a sack on 3rd and 1. So that should hold them to a field goal. So it is going to be 3-3. Can our offense move it? We move it, but we don't score, actually. So that's not ideal. We got 1:20 before the end of the half. 3rd and 8. Get it, ball moving to Adams. 3-yard rush by Faulkner. Another rush by Faulkner. Throw it away. Can we at least come away with a field goal? 4 yards to Bowers. 3rd and 6. Incomplete. So we're not going to get points before the half. So it should be a 3-3 game. And they're moving the ball. 3rd and 5. Let's see. They score a touchdown. So they score the first touchdown of the game. We are down 7. Looks like we're moving the ball a little bit. 3rd and 1. First down. Adams' 26-yard catch to the 4-yard line. Zamir White loses a yard. Penalty on the defense. We're at the 1-yard line, and Zach Ertz is going to catch a touchdown to tie it up. 10-10. 3rd and 7. Can we get a stop? No. Malik Neighbors with the catch. That's going to be the 4th quarter now. 10-10. So this is a close game. A lot closer than we would like. And they're about to score again. Can we hold up in the red zone? 3rd and 4. So 4th and 1. What are they going to do? They kick a field goal or go for it? They kick the field goal. So Kurt Faulkner, can he lead us down the field? A penalty on the defense. Pass knocked away. 11 yards to Devontae Adams. We get the first. Brock Bowers. 3rd and inches. 4 yards, Alvin Kamara. 2 yards, Alvin Kamara. Incomplete, so 3rd and 8. I got to watch this. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and 8. You see the superstar under Faulkner's foot now. See, he's a superstar quarterback. Play action. Faulkner rolls out, and he just throws it away. So it would be a long field goal here. A very long. I don't know what the call is. We are going to kick it. Daniel Carlson. This would be about a 56-yarder? 54-yarder? Does he have the leg? That looks good. He knocks down the kick. Daniel Carlson. We just re-signed him. Knocks down the 4-yarder? We'll go back to normal speed here. So what a kick. Let's see if our defense can get a stop. I mean, we can't stop the run. Oh my goodness, Malik Neighbors. We do get a big sack by Judon. Let's go slow. Let's watch it here. 2nd and 18. 2-minute warning. I mean, that sack could be a difference maker. It's going to be a long field goal if they got it from here. 2nd and 18. And Daniel Jones hit as he throws. So 3rd and 18 here. And let's see what the call is. It would be a long field goal. They run it. They go conservative, get a couple yards, make the field goal a little bit easier. So a 50-yard field goal. Let's see if they make it. From 50. From 50. And that looks good as well. So they do make the field goal. We'll be getting the ball. And let's see what Faulkner got. I'm not going to jump in. I'm actually going to watch it. Actually, I feel like I should jump in and play it. Well, I'm kind of trusting Faulkner here. Nah, I can't watch this. I got to jump in. 2nd and 24, I got to jump in. I can't do it. Can't watch it. We're not getting sacked. We're not taking sacks on 2nd or 1st and 10. Come on, I'm jumping in. I've seen enough. What's the play call? Let's go screen pass. We do have it, but we don't get no blocks, so that's going to bring us to 3rd and 26. We got no yard. We got a loss on the screen pass. Faulkner runs. And he gets 9 back, so 4th and 17. This is the ball game here, folks. This is our playoff hopes. This is everything. 4th and 17. Can he catch it? Did Myers catch it? I think Myers caught it. I think Myers just saved our playoff hopes. I think Myers just saved our playoff hopes, fellas. A ball, nice ball by Faulkner. Catches it 1 foot down. He might have been out of bounds. I hope they don't challenge it. They don't challenge it. So, I mean, I'm going to pretend that that was a catch because it looked like his foot might have picked up. But besides the point, that's picked. Ooh, that should have been picked. So I might almost lost us the game there. But it's all right. So 2nd and 10 here. Faulkner rolls out. Has Bowers. Does he get it there? He does get it there. But Bowers turn around and catch the ball. What? Are we serious? No way he doesn't turn around and catch it. Adams underneath. We're going to go hurry up. I forgot the hurry up sucks on here. Adams again. We're going to burn a timeout. I forgot you can't go hurry up on here because the runoff is terrible. I don't know why they made the runoff so bad. All right. So from the 48 here. Adams again underneath. Timeout. We got to call timeout. We got to get something towards the sideline as well. Just throw it underneath. Get out of bounds. And Carlson just hit one. I'm not going to lie. I don't trust myself kicking it. So we're going to go slow and we're going to watch it. And this is the field goal. Carlson to go to overtime. They're going to ice him. I don't trust myself kicking it. We're going to watch it. From 53 or 51, 53. That's money. Daniel Carlson is going to send us to overtime. So Daniel Carlson sends us to overtime if we can get a stop on this play. Hail Mary's looking like. And Max Crosby just gets dogged. And overtime it is. Overtime it is. We're going tails. It's tails. Do you want to receive or we want to receive, right? I almost kicked because I'm thinking college. You want to defend, but we're going to receive here. I almost messed that up. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. So we're going to start with the ball. I'm going to play it actually. So let's see what we can get on this kick return. We got Meeks back to receive the kick. Has room. Kicker to beat. And we get out to the 46-yard line. So a great return there. So good start. We got White in the backfield. And we are going to cut it back. White has room. Gets a nice gain for the first down. And let's just run it again. Alvin Kamara got to be hurt too. He's not in the game. We get some blocks. Another hole for White. Protect the ball. We know he did fumble, what, versus the Chiefs, I believe it was. And we're just going to keep running it, I guess. They can't stop us right now. Outside zone, cut it back. And that's going to be a gain of 3 there. So let's see if we can air it out here. Has Charleston underneath. Does get the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 9. Let's run it. On 1st and goal from the 9. Does have a hole. One man to beat in the end zone, and Zamir White gets the touchdown. I believe that should be the ball game, right? I don't know the overtime rules because they always change in the NFL, but that should be game. Zamir White rushing touchdown to end the game. And that is going to end it. The Raiders win. Should send us to the playoffs with a rookie quarterback in his first year. Sneaking into the playoffs. Let's go ahead and look at the stats. Faulkner, 21 for 30, 193 yards, 1 touchdown. Daniel Jones, 15 for 21, touchdown. Yeah, Alvin Kamara got hurt, 17 carries, 69 yards. Jameer White ended up with 7 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Most of that on that last possession. Devontae Adams, 8 catches, 78 yards. Jason Charleston, 3 catches, 45 yards. And Max Crosby gets a sack. Judon gets a sack. Christian Wilkin with the sack. And yeah, we're going to make the playoffs. All right, so we are in the playoffs, and we are going to be playing the Colts. So the Colts is the team that we lost to in the first game of the season. We are the 7th seed, so we barely snuck in. We will be taking on the Colts. I believe that was who we opened the season against, right? Oh, didn't mean to go playoff schedule. Team schedule, regular season. Yep, Colts, we lost 37-38. So let's go look at some season stats. Faulkner in his rookie season finished with 3,834 yards, 31 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, a 68 completion percentage. Alvin Kamara missed 3 games and had 766 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, so not a bad year at all by him. Jameer White, 337 yards, 3 touchdowns. Devontae Adams missed 2 games and still almost had 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Myers almost 1,000 yards as well, missed a game. Charleston had almost 800 or over 800 yards, 4 touchdowns. Brock Bowers, 570 yards, 3 touchdowns. Our defense, Max Crosby had a hell of a year, 16.5 sacks. Judon had 11 sacks, good signing there. Ward had 4 picks, so that's a good free agent signing. Jones had 3, Bennett 2, and Hobbs 2. Daniel Carlson, the kicker, sent us to overtime in that last game. I do want to check the season. Wait, let's see if the other rookie quarterback played at all. And they did start Thorpe. So Thorpe started through 20 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. So definitely not as good as a year as Faulkner. But they did start the rookie quarterback, it looks like, and he threw 19 interceptions. I mean, Faulkner threw 16. Mahomes threw 50 touchdowns. But Faulkner was, that 7th? Faulkner was up there in picks, but Thorpe was 2nd in the league in interceptions. You can see Faulkner had a better completion percentage, less interceptions, way more touchdowns, and way more yards on about the same amount of attempts. So, and sacked 20 times less. Faulkner only got sacked 18 times, so he did get rid of the ball quickly. And Rasheed Rice had 20 touchdowns. Wow. I want to see sacks. There's Max Crosby up there. Micah Parsons had 24 sacks. Wow. So Crosby was 3rd in the NFL in sacks. And how many picks did Ward have? 4. So he was tied for 4th in interceptions. Then we can look at the the awards as well. Mahomes got MVP. I'm up there number 7 for Coach of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year. Lamar, Defensive Player of the Year. Crosby was 2nd for the AFC. Faulkner wins Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Brooks was 5th, actually, surprisingly. Best QB, Faulkner comes in at 10. Adams 7th for Best Receiver. Best D-line, Crosby 2nd. And Ward's going to check in at 8 on Best DB. Carlson 6 on Best Kicker. Team stats, I want to check offensive yards. Middle of the pack. Passing yards, top 6. We just didn't have a great rushing yard, a lot of rushing yards. We're on the bottom half. Points per game, probably about middle of the pack, I would say. Yeah, middle of the pack. Defense, yards allowed, we were top 6, so good defense. Passing yards, top probably 10. Rushing yards, top 10. Points, we were 2nd, allowed the 2nd least amount of points. Sacks, we were 3rd actually. And interceptions, we were tied for 5th with no fumbles though. So that's the team stats. And so we're going to be taking on the Colts in our playoff game. I'll go through the storylines and we'll play through the playoffs in the next episode. But that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see y'all in the next one.